Hello and welcome to Nightly News. I'm your host Sonia Williams, and today we'll be going over all of the madness March had to bring. Before we begin, let's bring you up to date with some general announcements from Ms. Winston.
We are proud to offer and announce the Harry Weberman Scholarship Fund. This scholarship will be awarded to 10 seniors from Oak Park High School who apply by writing a 500-word essay and have a minimum GPA of a 2.0. I hope that numerous seniors apply because there are 10 students who will win $1,500. We also have the Donovan Xavier Baker Scholarship for African American young men. The award is $2,500. You can pick up this paper outside of room B237. A good place to pick up scholarship information, whether you're at school or at home, is my website, www.stem2mswinston.weebly.com. Once you're on the website, you can also sign up for text message alerts to be the first of your friends to hear about the scholarships that we have to offer. And lastly, one piece of really good news, Oak Park High School does have a finalist for the Gates Millennium Scholarship. He's currently preparing for the interview phase of the process, and hopefully he will be our next Gates Millennium Scholarship winner.
Thanks, Ms. Winston. Well, Knights, March is Reading Month, and to celebrate, some of our freshmen read to some of the younger students at Einstein. Let's take a look. As for performing arts, our Knights really showed out. There was an opening of Annie March 18th and 19th. Then our drumline had a competition. Have you missed it? Well, if so, OPHS is here to catch you up. We have the behind the scenes and performance for both. Let's take a look. Let's give a round of applause to our Knights. Now here's athletics with the Nija Sampson.
Yeah, I think we had a reasonably good season throughout this school year. Started off with a fairly successful football season. We started off kind of rough, but we rebounded and did enough to qualify for the state playoffs, and actually had a very big win against Southfield High School. I think our volleyball team is getting better each and every year. Of course, our cheer team, they've been involved in competitive cheer for the last 3 or 4 years, and they're continuing to improve under Coach Jay Burns. Then we had a basketball season, both girls and boys, where we introduced new coaches to the program. So it was a learning experience, but by the end of the season, they were real competitive. They played extremely hard, and I think the best is yet to come in those sports. Just our overall conditioning, I think our teams have to be a little stronger. The OA is a very competitive league, and in order for us to get where we want to be, we've got to improve in every area. We've got to improve on the field, we've got to improve in the weight room, we've got to improve in the classroom. We're looking to have another extremely good track season. We've got one of the best track programs, in the Michigan area. Well, this summer is going to be really important for all of us. We've got to work extremely hard. We open up next football season in the kickoff classic against Cass Tech again, like we did a couple years ago, and we're all excited about that. Again, each year we've got to improve, and I think we're headed in that direction. Just come out and keep supporting the teams. You know, we know that Oak Park athletes, they play extremely hard. They give everything they have for our students and our school. So just continue to support, and if you want to get involved in participating, come on out and join us.
Wow, that's great to hear. Now here's Nawan Allen with our feature story.
Hi, I'm Nawan Allen. We as Americans can sometimes forget how fortunate we really are. We have running water whenever we need it, and innumerable amounts of restaurants whenever we get hungry, and an opportunity for an education. Some of our very own students got a chance to see what it was like in those less fortunate countries. They took a trip to Africa to help build a school. Now let's go to Mr. Kreiser and some of the members of Build On to talk to them about their trip.
Hello, Park. I'm here with Build On in West Africa.
Build On's a community service organization where we work with students mostly in the local area to do community service and global education, learn about what's happening in the world. And we've been in Oak Park since 2008 or 2009, so it's been in Oak Park for a little while. And we also, besides the community service here, we send students overseas to go build schools in one of 7 different countries around the world. We went to Senegal, which is in West Africa, and there was 18 students, 2 from Oak Park went.
It's really amazing. It's once in a life experience.
It was really different, but it was really fun, exciting.
When we got to the village, we had a little opening ceremony. The drummers came out and dancers, and we had a good time.
We went to Bafel to build a school for the villagers, so it's not just the kids learning, it's also the adults.
We came at the work site at 9 every day and start working with them, do bricks, carry water.
Building the school, it looked a lot easier than it actually was. We had a lot of digging, and it was like tying rebar.
We did all of the work by hand to help build a school, and after about a week in the village, the walls were up.
As Karen said, we actually did better than any chef that she went, because we kind of done the only thing that they had to do is spend.
We only spent about 4 hours a day working on the work site, and we spent the other part of the day doing different cultural things.
And it's pretty much so cool, the cultural events, because we learned a lot.
We learned some Wolof words, and Wolof is one of the languages that they speak there. We also learned about Senegalese wrestling.
What they have taught me a part of their culture, I always remember that.
If I had to do this again in my life, I would totally do it.
It was really tough for the students to leave and say goodbye, even after only about 8 or 9 days in the village, but we had to say goodbye, and we formed these tight bonds with the families, and it's such a wonderful experience too.
Working with all those people, the village, the grandpa, grandmother, my mom, my dad, everybody literally in the village have to work, and it was so cool.
I would like to go back to Senegal to see the school and everybody else.
I would say to every student, if you have the opportunity to do this.
We would like to thank Build On and everyone who made this trip possible. I am Nawan Allen, reporting from Nightly News.
Well, Knights, March has definitely proved to be a month full of madness. Remember, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or even a future feature story idea, you can reach us at 248-336-7760. Once again, 248-336-7760. Have a great day, Oak Park. Oak Park students and staff went out to show support for Flint. Due to the recent water crisis, supplies were needed desperately. We handed out water, we spoke to the affected citizens, and the Oak Park Marching Legion helped pick up spirits with a rousing performance. Thanks to the help of multiple volunteers and the donations of the students at Oak Park High, we were able to hand out more than 32,000 bottles of water. This is a situation that affects us all. We must do our duties as citizens and, more importantly, as humans to help our fellow community. Forever in our thoughts, Flint.